Well, talking about Meghan Markle, I don't know if this is going to help her image, but she's finally done something with that new brand of hers, American Riviera Orchard. I just think that's the most ridiculous name. But she has produced a jam. Tell me about this. Has this been a success? I think it's a strawberry jam.
Yes. I mean, I would say that this is such a disappointment when you consider the fact that for the last 3 years, we have debated whether or not Meghan Markle is capable of running for president of the United States. And, we wait with bated breath for the big launch, and it's a strawberry jam. I mean, how incredibly disappointing if you really had expectations for Meghan Markle to take the White House. But, this is not even available on her website yet, Rita. It looks like she made 50 jars. She distributed them Haley Bieber or Kylie Jenner style to her BFFs, the 1% around Santa Barbara. I'm sure one's sitting on Oprah's kitchen table right now. But it's interesting, this soft launch. What's the point when if you or I go to her website right now, we cannot even make a purchase? So why all this PR hype, especially when we just found out that the Princess of Wales is dealing with cancer, and we've known that the King is going through cancer treatment?
And these 50 jars that were numbered like works of art, it seems like she's sent out 50, but only 3 of these famous friends have bothered to post about it on their Instagram or social media platforms. So that's not a great strike rate. That just shows you people aren't trumpeting about receiving one of these jars from Meghan. Now, let's talk about this Page 6 report about Neil Young. We spoke about him a while back when he did a backflip and went back on Spotify. They're saying he's going to make $2 million a year on Spotify now that he's ended his boycott. And let's not forget, he had this boycott over Joe Rogan because he decided Joe Rogan was some sort of evil, disinformation, dangerous podcaster, and he didn't want to share a platform with him. That bit of activism didn't last long. It seems that money over principles when it comes to Neil Young.
Well, I hate to go back to this, but also remember Harry and Meghan, after Neil Young did this, wrote Spotify saying that they had concerns about Joe Rogan on the platform. We see who
Sure.
Spotify sided with there. But Neil Young, he also tried, he said that he had to go back to Spotify because Joe Rogan was now being distributed on Amazon Music, on Apple platform. And he said he
Oh.
simply, well, he's a martyr. He said he didn't want to keep people from his music that wanted to hear his music. But the reality is $2 million buys a lot of Geritol and, disposable adult diapers. So God bless Neil Young.
Oh, that's harsh. I love it when you get harsh, Kinsey. You mentioned Amazon there, and the fiance of Amazon boss, Jeff Bezos, has been slammed as absolutely revolting by a famous restaurateur, Keith McNally. In an Instagram post, he wrote, "Does anybody else find Jeff Bezos' new wife, Lauren Sanchez," is he a wife or is she a wife or a fiance? Anyway,
Yeah.
does anybody find Lauren Sanchez absolutely revolting? What an ugly and effing smug looking couple they make. Is this what having $1,000 billion does to people? Naturally, many celebrities have come to Lauren's defence, like model Chrissy Teigen, who sells her cookbooks on Bezos' Amazon platform. She said she's actually incredibly dynamic, accomplished and kind, and everyone who knows her would say the same. Just tell me what's behind this clash. Where's this coming from? And why is anybody commenting on Lauren Sanchez?
I know I have nothing negative to say about her. I do think the American public are kind of turned off by their PR pursuits. They are very grandiose and glam. She shows up at the White House just looking like $1,000,000, but not prim and proper. She goes very Hollywood. She started out as a local news anchor on KTLA here in Los Angeles, was a friend of Jeff Bezos and his wife before they ended up together. So I think people are just critical of them because there's a little bit of envy there, but I have not seen her say or or do anything that I would criticize personally. I think she probably is a very nice person.
Kinsey Schofield, thank you so much for your time this evening.